ridiculous.
Because you know he's all about that race, Bill Cosby. He's all about that race, Bill Cosby. He's all about that race, Bill Cosby. He's all about that race, Hey, he's bringing rubies back. Wait till you pass out and then he's back. You say you'll tell, he says good luck with that. But I'm here to tell you that Bill Cosby likes to rape us. He can't walk and he can't talk. Yeah, my mama, she told me Bill Cosby likes his survive. Then he's slipping some roofies on me and laid the price.
Lips and a body so firm.
Yeah, he knocked me right out and he ripped off my wonder bra.
Be comfortable.
And if Theo and Rudy could see this, they'd be appalled.
It's just ridiculous.
Because you know he's all about that race, Bill Cosby. He's all about that race, Bill Cosby. He's all about that race, Bill Cosby. He's all about that race,
Cosby's, it's the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Hello. 813-90 Bubba, star Bubba on your cell line as well. That'll give us you a link if you'd like to watch us on twitch.tv/The Bubba Army. Cosby in a Pennsylvania outside of Philadelphia courtroom yesterday. And did you guys see where they're already kind of pussing out a little bit on the sentencing?
Oh, yeah.
Like he might only be like facing like 10 years.
Yeah, that's a hell. He'll be dead.
In April of drugging.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby sentencing hearing.
Look at this guy. This guy looks like a real alien, does he not? And then look at this girl. Man, what is but this talking alien?
Starts today. The 81-year-old was convicted in April.
Man, holy lot going on with your upper chrome dome head.
Might have a bigger head than me, and it's also the ears. Look how his ears stick out.
It's like, is this what we're genetically becoming? Like a bunch of aliens, right?
Freaks.
Jesus.
So of drugging and assaulting a woman and faces up
Look at this
Bill
guy.
Cosby sentencing hearing.
I think he looks good.
You think this guy looks good?
Oh yeah, it's in the media.
The 81
Yeah, well, the day this guy has a bearing on us is the day that we need to hang it up.
year-old was convicted in April of drugging.
What's this guy's name?
Vladimir. Yeah, Vladimir. Like a Russian.
Sentencing hearing.
Vladimir. What are we hiring black Russians now to do CBS?
Vladimir Duthiers?
I mean, listen, nothing against black Russians, nothing against black people, nothing against Russians, and nothing against black Russians. Nothing, but, whoa.
Well, look, her looks says it all right there.
What's that?
He's part Haitian, part French.
Okay. Let's leave those people alone. Let's put some good Americans in there. Americans. Given the now that's almost sacrilegious for the CBS National News to have non-Americans on there, right? Like the likes of Walter Cronkite and other great people.
Well, I mean, he was born in New York, so
This guy was? Oh. Yeah, okay. Hi, this is Bubba the Love Sponge. Sometimes I've been known to knee-jerk on ethnicity because I'm not a very educated man. So I didn't know that Vladimir Duthiers was an American. So, okay, you know what? Nothing to see here. Looks like I look stupid again. Right, Dad? Although he might be an American, he's got an odd-shaped head, does he not?
He's an alien.
We can at least agree to that.
Starts today. The 81-year-old was convicted in April of drugging and assaulting a woman and faces up to 30 years in prison.
More than 60 women have accused Cosby of sexual
Man, me and Lasker should have been out there with the other protesters.
misconduct. Eureka Duncan is outside the Montgomery County Courthouse in
We would
North
have been dead. We would have been out playing them all with our megaphone, would we have not?
Yep.
Town, Pennsylvania.
Anne Marie and Bradley's sentencing hearing now underway inside the
What's up, Eureka?
courthouse and is expected to last for 2 days.
Holy eyebrows on fleek. She almost has, like, connecting eyebrows. Like she's really taken it a little extra further than trying to get him to touch, isn't she?
Long eyebrows.
My Lord, look at that thing. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. Very beautiful. My God, you ladies are just getting those eyebrows longer and longer and longer before they're going to be all the way around your cheekbone and then touch in the middle. It's going to look like tribal. Oh, you hear about the new tribal tattoos? Oh yeah. The new tribal eyebrows. Did you see this? There was this real fancy like fashion show in France where like all the latest stuff is coming out for chicks. And they now got women wearing prosthetic 3 boobs.
3 boobs?
Yes.
What?
That's what
What's
fashion.
going on?
They got the big fashion show in France this year, which was yesterday. Now has, it's not like the latest this and the latest that, although it is that, and it's the weirdest looking stuff. Like, I wouldn't let anybody that I knew was a female be out of the house with any of it. But they now make their models wear these prosthetics that got 3 boobs.
It's too many. You can never have too many boobs.
The man once known as America's Dad was convicted in April
Holy freckles.
of drugging and molesting former Temple University administrator Andrea Constant.
Is that a woman?
Yes.
I don't know.
That's,
Yeah.
the accuser.
Well, at his Philadelphia area home in 2000,
Looks like Anthony Weiner, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does.
April of drugging and molesting
Feel like that. Him messing around with Anthony Weiner ain't that big a deal. It's kind of hot, ain't it?
former Temple University administrator
Anthony Weiner.
Yeah.
Looks like
Andrea
looks like
Constant
who?
William Defoe.
Yeah.
I think her penis is bigger.
and well, at his Philadelphia area home in 2004, Cosby's criminal
Bill. I don't think I should probably say that. Hey, somebody tell this copy needs to get a bigger hat.
case began nearly
Hey,
3
Johnny Big Head. You got like a hat that would fit a baby. Just stop! Don't put the baby's hat on.
years ago. The first trial in June of 2017 ended in a mistrial.
Boy, he was feeling real good then, was he not? When it mistrial, he was like he was feeling good.
After a jury
Hey, I'm not guilty.
failed to reach a unanimous verdict. Now the judge
And then they're like, oh, we're going to try it again there, buddy.
could sentence Cosby to as many as 10 years in prison for each of...
What happened to the 30 years that, you know... Listen, I don't think that they should go light on you because I think you're going to die during your sentencing. Like if you say, listen, we could give Bill 30, which is what the crimes call for, but, you know, he's an old man. He's going to probably die in prison anyway, so let's give him 10.
Well, it's 10 for he's facing 10 for each count.
Oh, okay.
30.
Well, they better not, like, say, you know, okay, we're going to give you 5 total because we don't want you to die in prison. Well, why not?
But do you think he's really going to do hard time, or is he going to be in one of those country
Man, I'm telling you right now, you want to see the public flip out in a full-blown Reginald Denny Kiss concert? Full-blown riots? Well, I don't know, man, because it would mostly be, you know, Caucasian people that were the most mad about it. And, you know, I don't know, people in Philadelphia, suburbia, Hey, Jim, you want to go riot because of the bill? No, not really. Right? But, I mean, if he gets probation, like doesn't do 1 day in jail, and the judge says, Bill Cosby, we're going to sentence you to 15 years probation. No prison time. Oh, man, I think it's going to be a lot of unhappy people. Don't you think?
Yeah, but nobody's going to riot.
Yeah, true. Nobody riots over the Bill Cosby deal. They'd rather riot over, you know, something stupid.
Yeah, I think
The 3 counts.
At least 10 years.
In prison.
So that's
I hope so. I hope that's what he did.
How old is he?
81.
I'd like to see him die in prison, but that's what I want to happen. Is I want Bill to die in prison.
Doesn't your body just start to give up eventually?
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen.
I'm already there. What are you talking? Are you trying to do little iggies about me or make me feel bad about myself? Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. He's pretty spry. He's real rich. He's had the best of medical care, you know, so he probably is going to live another 10 or so years. I mean, he might not be able to see.
He was convicted of for a possible total of 30 years, although state guidelines
Just when we thought things were bad, Dad, at least we're not facing prison yet.
Look at that Look at that Jim Blossom nose.
call for a base 22 to 36 month sentence. Cosby's lawyers are expected to request to keep
Man, look at this guy. He's got a little ass dad, too. Philadelphia, man, you guys need to make your hats bigger. He looks like, look at this guy.
the 81-year-old at home
Yeah.
because of his age and health problems. Cosby
Man, and he was a nasty, too. Like, he was a straight filthy.
has been on house arrest since April. The comedian and entertainer is about to be the first celebrity sentenced during the Me Too era.
We need to start something that's opposite of Me Too.
So did you hear what she said, that the normal sentencing is 20 to 36 months?
Yeah.
And the judge already said that the 3 counts are getting merged into 1, so he's only got 1 of those coming. So it could be 3 years total. And then he can get out early with good behavior.
So that'd be about 18 months probably total, something like that.
Yep.
And Emery?
All right, Jerika, thank you very much. To break this down for us and the sentencing and all,
Man, she's breaking something down.
all that goes along with it, we have CBSM contributor Ricky Kleeman. Good to see you, Ricky.
Nice to see you.
Hold on, Dad. You think this might be a transgender deal? This is a Ricky that used to be a Richard?
Looks like it.
So, all right, you're a legal analyst, you're a lawyer. Bill Cosby is being sentenced on 3 felony counts of aggravated indecent assault. Explain how his...
I got a Haitian Russian with a possible gender identity backside and an African-American woman who's offended by it all. Look at her body language. Like, man, I am not part of these freaks here.
sentence is going to be decided.
The judge has absolute discretion.
She looks like Judge Judy when she was 40.
Yeah,
Does she not? You're right.
Deciding what to do here. Each of the 3 counts has a maximum punishment of 10 years. However, this is one event. These are not multiple events.
And all the stuff that people allege doesn't factor in.
It really does not factor in. Now, this judge has heard in court
He looks really sad there, doesn't he?
the allegations of 5 other accusers at trial number 2. So you do have the possibility, if the judge decides, that both...
Look at, even when they use file footage, they can't cut out the cat callers. Hear the cat callers in the background? That would have been me and Lasker.
True. So you do have the possibility, if the judge decides, that both Andrea Constance and the other 5, because they have been part of the proceedings, could read victim impact statements or speak in a victim impact statement way.
Now, so she's saying, this analyst is saying that there's a certain percentage of these ladies that are allowed to come speak to open court while the judge takes in consideration his sentencing, correct? Man, can you imagine if these chicks are getting paraded up here today to start talking? You know, flapping their gums as to what happened? And man, I don't think you can tell the girl, hey, listen, okay, it's enough. Thank you, Rhonda. Get out of here. Like, I don't think you can wrap it up on there nicely. You know, and so she just keeps going on. And like, if they get a Janice Dickerson on there or something, she'd really feel out, hey, this is my time to have every camera in the world on me.
I'm telling you what, come back.
And just go over the top, right?
Yep.
So when the judge
Is that coming today?
makes his decision, what are his guidelines? As Jerika mentioned, there are guidelines done by each state about offenses. Here the guidelines are 22 to 36 months per count. So let's keep that in mind as well. So...
What do you think Bill's thinking in his head? Man, I am in trouble.
He's going to escape.
You think he'll do stand-up for the inmates?
And they've already said either way he's going to appeal it, and they'll probably bond him out on appeal.
Right, but it might be another year or 2, right? That other process, which gets them.
Well,
And then I appeal it, and then when I know that they're finally going to get me, I just party out. Like, I just go ahead and just kill myself
He's baby.
with an overdose of, you know, a bunch of great stuff, right? That's true.
Remember O.J. got beat up in jail a lot? Do you think Cosby will get, like...
No, and O.J. didn't get beat up in jail at all.
what the guidelines say, he should go within the 22 to 36 months, not stack them consecutively.
Yeah, even this old pack saying she's like what Blitz said, he's going to do 22 to 36 months.
Oh, the judge already said that that's what's going to happen.
Really?
Yeah, the judge said the exact quote was counts 2 and 3 have been merged into count 1. That was
Make those guidelines concurrent. He also has to decide aggravating and mitigating factors. What are the aggravating factors? Well, whether or not he looks at 60 other accusers, he does have 5 others who have already testified. He also has Bill Cosby with a lack of remorse, in the sense that Bill Cosby has never offered a guilty plea.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's hard sold the whole thing, has he not? Yeah.
And certainly has been...
I mean, you think Eddie'd go in there in the corner, beg off, try to come out Shakespeare, but he didn't, you know?
Calcitrant, to say the least, during these cases. But he has mitigating factors.
I've heard enough of your old thing. I mean, she's got a big head, too. It seems like our heads are getting big in our society, does it not? Todd, we're spinning ourselves out. Double X out of Charleston, hello.
Mama.
Yes.
I was going to suggest that y'all re-listen to that about the 22 months because I think you missed it the first time, but you picked it up here. But man, you got to get off my boy Bill. I love Bill. I hate that he did this to himself.
Bill who?
I don't
Bill
want
Cosby?
to. Yeah.
Then he tossed that